Hi everyone, I'm Stuart Walker, and hopefully you've been reading the blogs I've been writing since the beginning of March. I started writing my blog on self-development and self-improvement at the beginning of March, and it's been an idea I've had in my head for some time, and I just thought, why not? So I just started writing my blogs. The idea around my blogs is I'm currently training to be a life coach. And the plan is that after qualifying, I will go into practice as a life coach. And the blog really is to support the stuff that I'll be doing through my life coach. So when I start practicing, my blog will link in with the stuff I'm doing through my coaching, and I'll link the two of them together, and I'll write about some stuff that's worked through the coaching, and likewise some stuff that I experience through writing my blog I can bring into my coaching, and that's how it's all going to work. So enough about that. What about today? I thought it'd be a bit different today. Instead of writing a blog, I normally write my blogs on a Thursday and a Sunday. So I thought instead of writing a blog tonight, I might just do a podcast. And what I thought about doing is just talking about a previous blog that I had already written up, which you can find on my blog site, socialselfdevelopme.ipage.com. And I thought, I picked one of the most popular blogs, according to feedback I've had, was on one I wrote back in March, the 17th of March, about our assumptions and how the things that we assume about ourselves stops us from self-improving and developing ourselves. And basically, as we go through life, we actually do make assumptions about ourselves, and a lot of these assumptions can be negative. So, for talking's sake, if we think that, we've got up one morning and we're feeling pretty pants, for want of a word, and we're not going to get much done, well, actually, we probably won't get much done. However, if we change that assumption and we say to ourselves, right, well, even though I'm not feeling too good, I'm actually going to get as much done as possible, or I'm going to have the most productive day ever, then the opposite will be the case. We probably will actually get through quite a lot and get a lot done. It'll be quite successful. So, taking that thought and moving it forward, if you assume that you're not good at something, then guess what? You're probably right. You're not going to be that good at it, and you'll be fulfilling your own prophecy. So on that basis, your assumptions about yourself are self-fulfilling, and only you can change that. So instead of having negative assumptions, have good assumptions. Instead of assuming I'm not good at this, have an assumption I am good at this, or even if you don't think you are, just say I'm going to give it, you know what, I'm going to give it a good go. And you'll probably find that you have a positive outcome. So basically, what you want to do, or what I advise you to do, not want to do, obviously we each have a choice, is instead of assuming the worst, take the time to look at things and making a positive assumption. Instead of assuming I can't do this, take some time and say, look, what, I'll give it a go, and we'll see how it goes. You might not be a professional, but actually the outcome might be satisfactory for you. But what it will be a better result than what it would have been if you just say, I can't do it, and don't give it a go. Now, we make all different assumptions during our lives, our working days, and whatever. I imagine a few of us have been invited to a function or a party, instead of saying no, because we actually maybe not like some of the people there, or we don't think it's going to be that good, we have to say yes through some sort of obligation. What then happens is, what tends to happen is, as we get closer to the function, we get more and more negative about it, and then on the actual day of the event, we think, oh, this is going to be a nightmare, this function is just going to be rubbish. So we've made an absolute assumption that we're not going to enjoy ourselves. So when we go to the event, we're not in the right frame of mind. Why not look back and think, even though I don't like everybody that's there, even though I'm not really wanting to go and I should have said no in the first place, just say, you know what? I'm going to make the best of it. I'm going to enjoy it as much as I can and go in with a different frame of mind. And you might find it's actually going to turn out to be a good event. And that's the same applies for any meeting. A lot of us, some of you might have been invited to meetings in work. You don't know what the meeting's about. Maybe your boss is invited to something and you found out that HR are going to be there as well. We automatically go down a negative trend. We automatically jump to the worst case scenario. Oh, redundancies, people are going to lose their jobs, or things are going to change, there's a pay cut, whatever. When in fact, actually, we've got no idea what that meeting's about. We're making an assumption before we've even been in there and found out what it's about. And the opposite could be the case. We could go into that meeting, and actually the reason why HR is there is they're telling us that, I don't know, the company's been bought out and we're all going to get promotion or we're going to get pay rise. The fact is, what I'm trying to get at is that we've made an assumption before the event, before we even know what the event's about, based on limited information that we have. But actually, if we go in with the right frame of mind, we could actually influence the outcome for ourselves. So, just to bring this quick podcast to a close, I might have rambled on a bit. It's the first one ever done, and I apologise for that. Don't let your assumptions hold you back. And because it's an assumption, you can choose what sort of assumption you want to make. However, most of us jump to the negative assumption. So we get up feeling bad in the morning, we think we're going to have a rubbish day. Actually, we get up feeling bad in the morning, just say, you know what, I feel bad now, but I'm going to feel better by dinner time, and I'm going to have a great day. So we get to choose our assumption and how we feel. And feelings will drive our behaviour through the day. Take that thought with you. Your feeling will drive your behaviour. So you can choose how you feel, you can choose what you assume, in which case it will drive your behaviour. So if you want to have a good day, just make the choice, I'm going to have a good day, and your behaviour will drive you that way. Okay, thanks for listening, and hopefully, if I do more podcasts, they'll be more professional. Thank you. Bye-bye.